One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment. The Sun Devils will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bruins offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But
Oh, there's an alley on the left. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Bruins want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Sun Devils offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Thomas. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle with Staples. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Bruins in the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man across the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruin! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's out! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bruins are threatening in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Unleashes one deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by a field goal over USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's got an open man. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That's reeled in. It's Tyson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tyson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick strike complete. It's a running room. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he added the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going with the ground game left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. Still on his feet at the 45. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Looking for room, it's Thomas. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. That's caught. It's Robinson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down, looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Levitt. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. From the gun to give, looking for room. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Matthews. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Robinson. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Leaves it with the back. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll do it himself.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. To the air, it's Levin. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Levin. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. A quick pass to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the swamp. They're up by 4 over Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Sun Devils have a lot of options on second and inches. Here's the handoff. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Levin. It's complete to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sun Devils will have it first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Gonna look downfield again. Throw to the end zone, picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Power ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Bruins need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quick completion on the out route. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Bruins decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Caught behind the line. It's Tyson. Wide open spaces. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Brown has it. Fights off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Right back to the well. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Bruins line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Back to pass, it's Levitt. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. catch in the middle. It's Moss. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Right back to him on the ground. He stopped short of the 1st down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on 4th. Hunt is in the air. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll do it himself. Got the 1st down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Yeah, I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Right on the money. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Udo. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Looking left. It's dropped. And oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And the quarterback takes a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoil.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat. period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.